Hello, y'all. Welcome to my channel. I'm the goddess, and this is a very sensitive subject. What I'm going to talk about today. Um, this reading may or may not resonate with you, so take what resonate, leave what doesn't. So I kind of dove into some information. Hey, babe, and I spent the past week, I think I started last Sunday, and it's weird that today is Sunday and we are going to dive into the topic of Amin Ra, right? So, first off, hello, my love. So, first off, we need to understand that the divine most high God is coming back for his bride. When I say coming back for his bride, meaning the chosen ones, us, like we are the bride, right? God is leaving it in our hands to fix what was tainted on this earth because it was left up to the men, but then the women are just like the most spiritual on the planet. They're the most intelligent. We birthed the nation, and God has noticed that when men have been placed in power, even like history shows that men kind of lead us to destruction because it's all about gaining power over the world. Women, we more so we love unconditionally. We introduce love. When you hear the phrase God is love, it's like love is what allows balance to happen in the world, right? So God is coming back for his bride. The queen that sits on her throne, meaning we as 3D versus 5D connection to the universe. Yes, we are the most tapped in right now, right? Everybody else is kind of like of the world, and we have to kind of pull everyone back to God, to the universe, to spirituality. Spirituality is what kind of connects us all outside of just spirit. It's like if before and now we were gods and goddesses, right? We we had powers, and spirituality was considered part of our power, right? So once we were led astray from spirituality because Western civilization has taught us that our spirituality is dark, is demonic, it is black magic or whatever label they try to put on it to keep us away from it is what we actually is what has been protecting us, you know, century after century, generation after generation, lifetime after lifetime, cycle after cycle. And we're like newborns now when it comes back to learning about spirituality. Well, some of us are newborns, some of us are adolescents, some of us are practicing as the adult energy, right? And so okay, the reason why I said the truth has been like hidden in front of our faces is because paradigms of fear to keep us all earthbound. Yes. Um y'all, like my hand, like my body is radiating with energy right now. I'm just trying to stay focused. Okay, so the lies have been put in front of us the whole time, story after story after story. Okay, so let's just take, so the first card, right? We have Oya, right? Who is the storm? right? She is the storm goddess. Now, if we talk about Oya, which is of Yoruba religion, Oya was the wife of Shango, right? So the um the story of Shango and Oya, she is the favorite wife of Shango, the only wife who remained true to him until the end, leaving Oya with him and becoming a deity when he did. She is the goddess of the Niger River, but she manifests herself as the strong wind that precedes a thunderstorm, right? So Shango is he was the god of thunder, right? So let's take it to um Greek mythology. The god of thunder is Zeus, right? And then Zeus' wife is Hera. So she was raised by the Titans, Ocean, and Tethys. She is the protector of marriage and takes special care of married women. Okay, well, Oya has the same abilities, right? So that's under Greek mythology. Now let's switch to going back further. Zeus, the god of thunder, was Amun Ra, right? And the wife of Amun Ra was Mut, right? So the story of Amun Ra and Mut, Mut was considered a primal deity associated with the primordial waters of Nu, from which everything in the world was born. Mut was sometimes said to have given birth to the world through parthenogenesis, but more often she was said to have a husband, the solar creator god Amun Ra. Okay, now let's talk about Storm and Black Panther, right? So one of the most beloved Avengers X-Men romances is the one shared by Black Panther and Storm. The king of Wakanda and the weather goddess first met as children. The pair eventually married, but then divorced a few years later, thanks to part feuds of the Avenger and X-Men. Now, when you have the movie The Black Panther, they switched the roles of Storm and made Storm his mother. Now, you can't plagiarize true history. So they changed it to where they could gain money and riches off of that storyline. Okay, so what do all these stories have in common? Right? It's about a man and a woman who were bound to each, even in the mummy. So in the mummy, you have Ankh-Moon and you have her husband, Ankh-Moon husband. Her life is of Amun after 313-22 BC, when the queen who lived during the 18th dynasty of Egypt as the pharaoh became the great royal wife of Pharaoh. So in the movie, they have her putting his body back together, but it takes her in order to figure out where his body is to put him back together to resurrect him so that he can rule the world again. So it's all about union, divine union, man, woman, right? So we have been led astray from that. So the truth is being revealed, right? It's like the smoke and mirrors. She is looking at her reflection in the water, but really, if you look at the stories, look at the storyline, how they all are matching up, but it's like they telling you what they want to tell you in order for you to really get distracted. But the distraction was that this world operated off fearless love, each story talks about a fearless love that they had for each other. Now, in this card, this is what fearless love will get you: joy, right? You have Mother Earth restoring, nurturing the sun, which is the baby, and the baby is Earth. So, this is what coming for the bride, this is what God is coming for, so that everything can be restored. And then you have like the energy that's erupting from behind her while she's nursing baby Earth, right? Then we have moon cycles. So many moons have passed in order to. So basically, there was like a long waiting game for a chosen one to be born in order to reveal like what's going on. We have the Empress, we have the Six of Cups, we have a set of keys, and then we also have Queen Nandi with intuition. Okay, that was just confirmation. So the scarab beetle is a symbol of protection, right? So God is protecting whoever chooses to come forward with the truth. So the queen is like creating a new path. And the Six of Cups is like, I'm choosing you to be the one to wake up the population because nobody else is um stepping up to like restore order, right? Balance. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is like, okay, so you see the black and white what are they called? Dang it, what are they called? A sphinx. Sphinx. Okay, you have the black and white sphinx, right? That's like yin and yang. But on, if I don't know if y'all can see this, on her ankle, there's a tattoo, right? And it is the this is like the symbol of DNA right here, right? So she's carrying the DNA of her ancestors, which is why intuition, her intuition is strong. So with the Seven of Swords, you have people that's going to try to stop this information from getting out. Four of Cups. Somebody wishes that it was them that was like chosen for this purpose. Two of Swords in reverse, but they don't have the power to even. I'm thinking that's what this set of keys are. It's like the key is the DNA. Knight of Pentacles. It's like they'll try to use different ways to stop you. King of Wands. When I see this, it's like the King of Wands is supposed to be a man, right? But he has a female face. So it's almost like I'm going to try to use other people because the fist is balled up, the wand, the seat has fire at the bottom engraved. It's like this is supposed to be a man, but this person is, I don't want to say it, but I just feel like they're possessed by something to like keep an eye on you, to keep track of you. This Wheel of Fortune. So by restoring order, that's going to change everything, regardless of what happened in history. And that's going to put somebody in the Ten of Swords. And we have the Empress again. The High Priestess. Then we have the Black and White again, the Yin and Yang. So using intuition, each life cycle is like if you're a high priestess, you're a high priestess. If you're an empress, you're an empress. No matter what life form you take, you still have. Oh, okay. It just came to me. No matter what life cycle you're in, sometimes people have visions about their past life, or you might wonder why you behave a certain way, and really it's because of who you were in your past life, which is why it's so imperative that you kind of figure out who you were in your past life so that you can break the cycles and keep ascending to who you were supposed to be. Because if you don't, then you're going to keep creating generational curses and you're going to keep repeating the cycle. And then the Book of the Dead shows us that cycles are real, but until you find your purpose and start your mission and get it right, your heart is going to keep being weighed with a feather, and you're going to keep receiving judgment. And it can be hard. It can be difficult breaking cycles. We have a King of Cups. The World card, the Knight of Cups, and the Death. So once you find out who you really are, the old you have no choice but to die in the sin. But you never really die. You kind of plant the seed to keep growing, which is why so many movies, Doctor Strange, where he tapped into um, time and he saw many life cycles of himself. You have TV shows that talk about the movie. What's the movie with the time traveling? Um, you have Quantum Leap. You have yeah. What was the movie we was watching? The movie we was watching, and it was like several. The movie with the guy with the car. He had the doctor on his team. Back to the Future. You have Back to the Future. You have so many movies that talk about like seeing yourself in many lifetimes. There are, but if you alter time for your own intentions, you can cause a ripple effect for what can happen in the future. But this information has been put in front of us the entire time, and we thought that it only existed like through like sci-fi movies and through entertainment. The guy with the tattoo on his finger looking for his love through lifetimes. What is that movie? Then you also have the Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher. Yeah. And then you also have Looper. Looper is about the mob, right? They hire hitmen and they travel through time with you and put you at a particular time where you're supposed to complete the mission of taking Inception. Oh, Inception is about, okay, I'm gonna talk about Inception in a minute. But yeah, that's dealing with time traveling too. So you with Looper, they hire a hitman and you travel through time and you're supposed to hit your target every time. But when you pull the bag off of the person head, it's like your future self. So when you kill your future self, you can't you can't reincarnate basically, and then they kill you after they make you kill yourself. So, and that's like some scary. I think Bruce Willis was in that movie. And then with Inception, it's about when you living in the physical world, and then when you fall asleep and have dreams, you go to another dimension and you can alter dreams. 5D and astral projection is what I think of when I see Inception. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. But with astral traveling, you have to be careful with, because if you astral travel while you dreaming, if you don't know how to get back into your physical body, you like lost in a time space that exists in another lifetime, like forever. And that's how some people die in their sleep. Um, But yeah, like all of these movies are put in front of us, and we just look at it as entertainment, but it's really hidden messages inside of it. And God has been trying to show us this whole time, and we're just now waking up. But on a Sunday, me posting this video, it's like sun, light, insight. It's like the awakening, which is going to start a new cycle, and it's gonna rewind the destruction that has been placed on this earth time and time again. Final message spirit. Page of Wands, right? It's like a new journey. Like her hair is tied up. She like, yeah, okay, I got this. It went from this to being like, dang, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin. I just know it's a lot of hard work, to focusing on one task at a time. We have the Strength card and the Queen of Pentacles. Like if her hair was slung back over her shoulders, this was like the same person. Gaining the strength and the courage to explore like the unknown is what's gonna put you back at your throne. Finding out your history. That's why in the movie The Lion King, when um when Simba's grandfather is like, remember who you are. Was that his father, his grandfather? Remember who you are. I just keep hearing remember who you are. OMG, that was in my reading last night. But it was page and 7 of Wands, exact same message about telling one more time. Oh, wait a minute, yeah. Don't that look like Symbol gaining his reefs after he ran away from the Pride Land, and then he came back and he was like, I got to take the throne. He was like, I got to take the throne back, and he got his reefs. But his dad was like, remember who you are. Taking one task at a time, exactly, because that's pretty much what that's saying. It's like this is the 9 of Wands. It's like You feel like it's so much going on to where you just want to give up even starting the journey because 9 come right before 10. And then the 9 of Wands and the Page of Wands also is the 10 of Wands. But it's like taking on one task at a time. I think we're done with that. Any more messages, Spirit? I just saw birds, cats. Our ancestors communicate with us through animals. So if you see a cat like wandering around or a bird flying over you or chirping loud, nature is talking back to us. Fan. 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 Sanctuary or temple. Sanctuary or temple. So Spirit says sanctuary or temple. Oh, so I went to the museum and saw like, is that a sanctuary? That's not a sanctuary. It's a place that holds historical information, but sanctuary or temple holds knowledge. There might be some type of sanctuary or temple hidden behind some waterfalls somewhere. And we need to start a book club, y'all. The Book of the Dead is on its way. If y'all want to order y'all a copy and we start a book club, sanctuary or temple. Sanctuary or temple. The Book of the Dead. The temple. The pyramids. The pyramids. Timbuktu. Hold up. Wait a minute. I keep. So that's the year we're gonna start a book club. Timbuktu is in Mali. And then we can start travel groups together. We gotta link up on Facebook for the book club. We should make a group for it. Oh, yes. I have a reading list too for Shadow and like Oyster. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what's your name on Facebook? Aya? Cause my name is the Goddess on Facebook. I'm gonna just put. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I inspired to this. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. And spread the word because if you how do I okay. I just wrote you a message because it won't allow me to like add you as a friend for some reason. Oh, maybe because it's your business page. Okay. Yeah, we finna start a book club. Okay, so go ahead and audio book. What did I say? The Book of the Dead, and then either you can drop in the comments or put on or write me your list of write me your list of books, and then we can like create a group chat and just start with the Book of the Dead, and then kind of like let it grow from there. And then we could talk about. Oh my God, we finna start a book club, y'all. So that's the message for today. Y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.